Thanks everyone for joining today's call. Hope your weekend was good. um, so, okay, today's I just want to reiterate on some of our objectives before starting the session. Number one, we are expecting a lot of opportunities in cybersecurity space as well as AI product development and cloud development. So these sessions are to uh, help you as well as us to build capability in this area. So the primary objective is to understand the latest things which is going and then incorporate in our life cycle so that we can cater to those needs. The expectations from you all is try to build on this. I've spent a lot of time uh, in understanding these things, and I would not want you to spend same time in that. So instead, use whatever the platform or whatever my understanding and build on top of it, and try to come up with enhance your skill set so that we can when the requirement is there we can address all the needs. I hope uh, you understand. I hope the objective and the expectation is clear. Let me know if you have any questions before going forward. Okay, I'll take it as an S. So today session, um, it's very today's session is primarily on large language models. So let's understand the importance of AI, ML, and GenAI and large language models. How it has changed the landscape of product development. So let's start with the basics of LLM, large language models. Um, so what is an LLM? LLM, large language model, is a AI trained on vast text data to understand and generate human-like language. So I hope you're able to see my screen. No, it's there is just Indrasol. I'm just talking.
Yes, Satish.
Okay, okay. So that is about large language models and how it works. So basically, it uses deep learning, mainly. Uh, I think it is called transformers. Um, so it learns patterns, context, and relationships. Um, so predicts the next word token in a sentence based on the input. So these are just a high level of what a large language model is. So behind a large language model, following are the key points. One is you need to know what is LLM.
Okay, let me just little. So,
Okay, LLM. It's just a large language model is AI trained vast text data to understand and generate human-like language. So basically, it's an intelligence. So that is one. So let's understand some of these important keywords. Next is AI. Let's see what is ML at a very high level, and then GenAI. And very important to know difference between AI and GenAI. So what is AI at a high level? AI is a broad field of creating intelligent system that mimics like human kind of behavior. So basically mimics human behavior. And what is ML? ML is it's a subset of AI um, um, that enables systems to learn patterns from these from the data. So it's a subset of AI. Okay. Now, what is GenAI? GenAI is so GenAI, it generates something new. For example, there was an interesting argument in the court where why why not there are a lot of images which get developed, right? So there was all these artists and all, they put a case that some of the images, for example, this Mid Journey and other tools which created, is kind of copyright issue. But then a judge came up. The judgment was, I mean, nobody expected the judgment. So the judgment was, see, it is not, it is inspired. For example, even human brain. For example, if I see some kind of Picasso art, if I get inspired and then create similar of that art, that doesn't mean that I should be penalized or I'm doing some kind of copyright thing. So Picasso painting is available all the places. If I see that and get inspired, and then I won't be able to do the same thing, but similar thing, I'll be able to do. The same thing applies with respect to this AI field, or the for the generative AI concept. So it develops something new on top of the existing one. So the court, they just dismissed the case because of all the artists that so it is generating something new which is similar to what humans also do. So that is the reason that that case didn't go far. So generative AI is coming up with something new with existing uh, knowledge. So these are the important concepts you need to understand. So yeah, something new based on existing capability, existing information. So these are some of the things which we need to understand. So now, um, so so let's get into how LLMs are made. So whatever the information we have, right? Um, mm, so that will be um, So LLMs, when you say LLM, it is basically weights and it's called weightages. For example, any how do I put this? Let me find an example for. So LLM is a file which has got all the weightages based on the intelligence we come up with, right? We'll try to add weightages. So the weightages which if the number of parameters is more, the weightage is more accurate. So that is how all these LLMs are built. It could be Chat GPT, or it could be Llama, or various other LLM models. So that is about LLM model. To give a better perspective, it is just like I would say, in Java, if you are a Java programmer or developer, there is something called, it creates a class file, right? So you have a source file and it creates a, class file. So for now, just imagine LLM is kind of a class file where once it is you have that class file, you can either derive the source file, or you can take that class file and then try to use it. So that is what we are trying to do, right? So let me delve into the interesting concepts of LLM. Now let me show you one simple application, and then we will discuss more about it, more about the LLM. So, and this application is called GPT4All. Let me know if anybody has heard about GPT4All. Okay. So GPT4All is like you can download these LLMs into your local, and you can work with them. Similarly, I have downloaded. So first thing is you need to download GPT4All. You can download GPT4All. Yeah. So this is the website. I'll just add it here. So later I'll send this summary to everybody so that topics covered today. Important keywords. Then concepts, links. Okay. So what is GPT? So you can download from this place. Um, just download GPT4All, and then set it up in your system. Once you set up in your system, it would be like this. I have set up in my Mac, and it would look like this. And here, it has got something called chat. So, so come to the chat. You can select any model. So for I have downloaded Llama 3, which is 8 billion instruct. Um, this file is around I think 4 GB. 4 GB. So this particular LLM is running on my local. So if you want to chat with Llama, all you need to do is just select And then you can ask any question. What is LLM? Okay, so if you see, it is pretty fast. I mean, they have done it really well. 8 billion characters. LLM stands for large language model. It's a type of artificial intelligence model that is trained on vast amounts of text data, all those things. Now, so this is private to myself, and it is being, let me show you the location of all these large language models are, yeah, it's in this location. Okay. Yeah. So this is the GPT4All, yeah, Meta Llama. And this is the file, LLM file. It's around 4 GB. So it is running within my system and it is private to me. It has got nothing to do with internet now. So whatever chat I'm doing, right? Just like how I do with Chat GPT, but Chat GPT is like it gets trained. Whatever information you put in Chat GPT is no more private. They use your information to train the Chat GPT, but this is not like that. In this case, this is my own LLM model, and I'm able to run it on my local, and all the data stays within my system, and it doesn't go out of my system. Any questions here?
I'm Satish. Hi, this is Ritin here.
Yeah, tell me.
Uh, so this Llama 3 you mentioned, like this is openly available and I can actually play around with it, right?
Yes.
Okay, just
So
sorry, go ahead.
yeah, you go ahead. I mean, you tell me what question you had.
No, no, just that I wanted to confirm. And the other question I was thinking is like I was initially a bit confused on NLP and LLM. Is there are there any related like I don't know if it's correct comparison also.
Which one?
NLP and LLM actually like is it like advanced out of the NLP or how does are there any is there any relation between both?
Um, See, NLP is natural language processing.
Yeah.
Okay, LLM is a large language model. Okay, so LLMs, you can have LLMs based on natural languages. So LLMs is just a kind of a file after you train, right? It can be you create a file out of it. So that is a large language model. NLP is so there is one more concept called yeah, this concept can help you understand. It is called multi multimodal model. You heard about this term?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I'm actually pretty new to
multimodal.
this.
Okay, multimodal model is whenever see for you have input, there is some input, there is output. So input, if it is via uh, natural language, via text. Okay, text, voice. images. So if you send multiple ways of information to an LLM, right? One is it could be text. You can send through natural language. You just text it in a natural language. Voice also. Voice is another uh, mode. So if there are more than one mode, it is called multi-mode. So it is called multi-modal model. So and example is ChatGPT is a multi-modal model where you can text give the information, and then it will respond. It will give the output. You upload an image, and it will respond. You ask something, so it uses voice, converts into a natural language, and then takes information and then provides the output. So that is multimodal model.
Okay.
And for your question on um, natural language processing versus LLM, so NLP is like it's a field of AI that enables machines to understand and process human language. Whereas LLMs are like they are more specific type of AI model trained on massive data to generate human-like text. So that is the kind of key difference between them. And uh, apart from that, the scope for NLP is like it's broad and includes tasks like text analysis and yeah, mostly text analysis. Whereas LLM is kind of it's a subset of NLP. I could call it a subset of NLP, focused little bit more on um, deep learning,
Yeah.
text generation and understanding kind. Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
It would be more clear if I give some of the examples. Like, see, the spell checks, chatbot, speech, all these can be categorized under NLP. But LLM is like ChatGPT, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
ChatGPT, yeah,
I kind of understood in this way, like natural language processing is like you do the analysis and process on the language, and LLM is kind of as you mentioned, like a subset of the processed data to do more, right?
correct. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, but good you bought. Thanks for asking that question. I was able to explain you multimodal model also. So these are some of the things which we need to know. Yeah. So this is whatever I have downloaded, right? This is Llama. So so this is a framework GPT4All where you can not only you can when you click on find model, what it will do is for your whatever you are running, right, whatever your RAM and GPU or CPU, if you have, I mean, there are two concepts, GPU and CPU. So based on that, this particular tool will provide you list of LLMs. It's available for you. So based on my uh, computer configuration, following it pulled uh, all the LLMs which I can use. So that is a benefit of this tool. Otherwise, you can also download, going to, for example, Meta, you can go and download Llama, which is also free. But I'm not sure it would work because someone has to understand your system configuration and then tell, okay, these LLMs work. In that, the best way to do is GPT4All, download GPT4All, and then go to find models. So all these are open source models, which works on your system. So you can download any one of them. Like I downloaded only this one, which was 5 GB, and there were other versions also available, which is Llama 3.2. There is 3 billion, 1 billion. So as and when this, see, these are 3 billion, those are the parameters. Where using those many parameters, uh, the LLM has been generated. So the more this parameter, the accuracy, the information is much better. So what I'm using is 8 billion parameter. There is 3 billion available, 1 billion is available, and then Chat GPT Turbo. This is again open source. So all these you need not have to pay, right? When you start using Chat GPT at some certain point on a subscription, you won't be able to chat more. Or if it is a little bit more complex prompt, it will give the solution, but the next moment it will say, okay, uh, your tokens are done. You might have to wait or do it next day. So those issues are not there with your private LLMs. So Llama is there, Mistral, OpenAI compatible. So there are so many LLMs available. Okay. Now, so this tool also provides you chat application. You can just use like Chat GPT, which is private to yourself, and it is more safer. So you can that is one more benefit of this tool, where you can use that. Apart from that, what you can do is you can add all your local. It can, you can train your local data and then search for it. So it's a better search where you use natural language to find a file, very similar to how you find files in maybe you go to terminal, you find a file. So you can provide all those information to this particular tool, maybe your documents, and then you can search uh, directly. You can use this as a search tool also. This is another feature of this tool. So there are a lot of benefits of this tool, and it is free to use. And it is the primary objective is privacy. Okay, now what we can do is we can use this LLM models and then try to build applications. Okay, now let's do that. So I'll make this as one. Okay, second, GPT4All. Download link. GPT4All is download LLMs. Download LLM specific to your hardware requirements, hardware config, laptop hardware config. Okay. There is a feature called chat feature. Okay. So now let's use this, use LLM, private LLM, to build a small application. Okay. So how to use the private LLM to build a small application? I'll start with cursor.ai. Before that, let me create a file, cursor a projects, new folder.
Hey, Satish,
LLM.
quick
Yeah.
question. Would you mind increasing the font size or, the resolution a little lower?
Is it very small, everything?
Very small for me, at least. Guys, are you okay? Everyone?
Let
Can
me
you
see.
can you read clearly?
I think a little more
Some.
would be better.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, give me 2 minutes. Let me
Yeah.
use private LLM to build small application. Yeah, there should be some way to do that. I created LLM. LLM sample, LLM app, private LLM app. Okay. So just create a folder, private LLM app, and there is a fantastic tool called Cursor. So this I will go in detail, but for now, uh, Cursor is again, it's a natural language uh, processing editor. I mean, you can chat with this Cursor, very similar to how you were able to do with Lovable or with Bolt. But this is at a more at a privacy level. I mean, not privacy level. It's more at your desktop level. This is a client editor where you can work with it, and it has its own benefits. So open folder. Let me go to my files. Cursor AI. So we are trying to private LLM app. Okay. I'll try to increase the font here. Okay. Okay. Once you create this folder, um, so, how many of you know Python?
So there is a way to react in this meeting. You see that react button. You can give a thumbs up. So that gives the count, actually. Or you can
Yeah.
say,
Or you can chat also.
yeah, you can say chat also. Yeah.
Chat also, or you can talk. Talk is preferable method, but okay. Um, okay, Vasavi, Gupta's, only 2 people.
That can be
Okay.
true.
So try to build capability on Python because what I see is most of the examples. Most of the um, uh, open source items, open source tools, configurations, everything is in, I see you get in Python. So having a Python knowledge would definitely help you to understand these tools better. Okay, Venkat Sai Innocent bit. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is a tool. Let's understand this tool. Let me create a. I'm also new to this, learning as I teach. So file, text file. Okay. App.py. Okay, and then there is something called settings. Go to settings, general, all those things. Okay, cursor. Yeah, before that, before I forgot to tell, let me add the links to cursor. So go to cursor.com, log in. This is the, you can just click on download. It's right in the front page. Sorry, I'm not able to increase the font. I might have to log out and then do a lot of things. So bear with me. I'll try to maybe increase here. So cursor.com, download. Cursor.com editor. Okay. So once you edit, download that. Nothing else is required. Okay. So I have, there is a cursor settings is fine. I don't see things. I'm searching for this chat tool. It used to come, but now it is not coming. Okay, this is fine. Okay. 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 I will command plus. Ah, good. Yeah, you're able to see right now.
Yes.
Okay. So, so first thing is whenever you start a Python project, create a separate virtual environment, and this tool helps in a lot. For example, you don't know how to create VNV, you can just ask create a virtual environment, and then it already gave this command how to create. All you need to do is just accept. But let me go to terminal, new terminal. Yeah, I got the terminal. So let me run this command. Paste. So first is 3. You notice the new tab has been created. Do you want to select it for the workspace folder? Okay. I don't know what it is, but I said yes. Python 3. Okay. Now after how to use. So if you're not used Python, so this is the first starting step. First, you need to create a virtual environment, primarily because to load all your libraries in that particular environment. And if you create multiple apps, right, it will not create some kind of ambiguity because of the libraries and things like that. So first is create a separate virtual environment for yourself for this particular application. How to use now I don't know how to use the VNV, so I'm just typing how to use the VNV. Okay, where is this path thing? Not getting it. Yeah, current composer, current add symbol to chat. Okay, this is the one which I was looking for. Simple to new chat. Yeah, okay, I got it. I don't need this. Get rid of this one now. Close all. Okay, good. So this also I don't need now. Don't save. Okay, so I just need my app. This cursor setting is not required. So this is the chat app. All how to get your here is just right click on this, and then here if you see um, add symbol to current composer or add symbol to chat. You can select any of this. You will get this kind of chat bar opened here, and here you can. This is the context. It says whatever you ask the questions, right? It will make changes to this application. So you can change the context, which one you want. So now ask anything. Now how do I? Okay, create a sample hello world, print hello world, print hello world. Okay, so it created, it did this one. All you need to do is there is a play button over here. Click on the play button. It gets implemented here. Apply, accept. So it is part of your code now. Now, okay, how to run? How to run? So now I don't know how to run. So it is saying Python, you can do that, but how to first is I need to use my how to use my VANV. Yeah. So source source ENV. ENV bin activate. Okay. Okay. So you should come to this. If you see here, I'm using my private virtual environment. It is called ENV, my own environment for this particular app. So all the libraries, everything I'll be installing it here. That way it will not affect the other apps. So it is being generated in my own virtual environment, this app, print hello world. Now, okay, so that is done. Now let's use private LLM and build a small chat application and build a chat application by using you can also use Streamlit. Yeah, Streamlit is a web-based it's a a web framework, automatically it will create the tool using Streamlit. You will see how it works. So I just put use private LLM and build a chat application. You can also use Streamlit. Okay. So it is putting all the code. Okay, now go back. So all you need to do is come here. Either you can copy, or if you put click the play button, automatically it will be added here. So before that, I need to run this, right? Yeah, sorry, I didn't run. Okay, how do I run this? Hello world, Python, what is the file name? App.py. So if you see, it ran. Everything is good. Hello world, it printed. Now, what I want to do is I want to build this application using my private LLM. So when I click this play, automatically all these things will be added here. So that will get rejected. So you have an option to accept or reject. You have very good control over here. If you want to accept completely, just to accept file. So now everything got accepted. Now what this does is it will start a Streamlit application. Yeah, we are using something called LangChain. So this is another one which we need to do. Keyword LangChain. Why this doesn't? This is not increasing. Let me increase the font. Bigger. Ah, good. Command plus plus. Command plus. Okay. I should select. Oh yeah, got it. So it should be visible better right now. So what all we did? So this is a LangChain. I'm not sure what is happening. So LangChain, it is a framework for using LLM. For example, you need some kind of libraries or some kind of adapters in order to interact with LLMs, right? So all those similar kind of features is provided by LangChain. So LangChain is a framework. You can use it to integrate LLMs, integrate agents, all these things. And LangChain is open source. All you need to do is you just need to download LangChain and then set it up. Now you will see how all the setup and all happens. Okay, so it says all these are required. So here it will clearly give all the information. If you see here, I will help you to create a simple chat application using a private LLM and Streamlit. Here's the basic implementation. So first let's copy this. Next, what it says is set up your virtual environment. VNV, oh, why it is creating again? We have already done this. Pip install Streamlit. So next steps is all the steps it will provide here. So you need to install this one. You need to install a local LLM server and then run the app.py. LLM, all these things. Okay. So you just need to keep on doing not plus. Play button is there, right? Here, you just do this play button and then it will keep on. You can start building on top of it. So in the interest of time, I have already created one. I'll just show that. But this is how you go about doing it. It'll right side, it'll provide all the instruction. you might get an error. You can just copy that error and then add it to this chat. It will provide you suggestions, and that is how you keep on building it. So no need to know, even if you don't know Python, right? You can ask this chat application. It will guide you step by step. So yeah, this is cursor.ai. Now I already have a small application built. Let me, because we have just 5 minutes. Otherwise, I thought of debugging all these things and then going through. Let me close this application and then open existing one. Quit. Open folder. Which one? Downloads. My files. Cursor projects. LangChain project. Project, is this the one? Ask, yeah, I think this is the one. Okay. So same, I have just downloaded. Ask PDF is this small tool which I built using this one. So Streamlit Ask PDF. Okay, it's already there in the environment. I just need to run Python. This is just I need to run, right? Not in play. Yeah. This warning can be ignored. Main thread missing script. Okay. Python ask pdf.py. Oops, something went wrong. But let me walk you through the code. I'm finding some issues. Is the issue I can debug? Where is my terminal? Okay. So main thread is missing script. So I'm getting some kind of error. What I'll do is I'll copy this and then ask. I'm getting following error. Please fix. Missing. This warning is related to Streamlit thread. Let's modify the code. The key change here is cache resource decorator to init model function. This ensures the model is loaded only once. Okay. Okay, let's try to do that. Play. Accept file. And then now if I do play, still the same problem. Run. Yeah, something has gone wrong. Okay, so let's not waste time. So I'll just walk you through how exactly I used the library. And then it will work like just like chat application. So here is the Streamlit GPT4All. You just need to import GPT4All and then PyPDF. So this application, what it does is you can upload any Python PDF. Sorry, not Python PDF. Any Python, any sorry PDF you can upload to this particular application, and then ask questions only on that PDF. So out of the PDF, the scope is only with the PDF. If you ask any questions out of the PDF, it won't be able to answer. So, but it can provide all the insights with respect to that PDF. And how I'm doing it is, first is I'm initializing GPT4All, and then this is the path for GPT4All, where it'll earlier I mentioned that I have stored Nomic AI GPT4All Llama. This is the tool. This is the LLM which I have stored. I'm using my local LLM, and then I'm asking all the I've created a chat application using Streamlit. So there is a file upload. Once I upload the file, I'll be able to chat with the PDF. I'll fix this and then I'll give this demo tomorrow. But yeah, for now, so this is how the primary aspect was, how to use our local LLM, and the local LLMs can be used this way. You can just use path, and then you need to load it as part of process PDF file display st PDF content. Spinner thinking. Yeah, let me walk you through this code tomorrow, but yeah, this is how you can integrate. Any questions here? I think it's 8:30. So what we did today, just to summarize, we tried to understand following concepts, basics of LLM, AI, and GenAI, and then later we we are trying to develop a small application using local LLM. So to download a local LLM, we need a tool called GPT4All. GPT4All is a open source. You can download by going to that particular website, nomic.ai, GPT4All. Once you download that particular tool, based on your hardware configuration, it will provide what all LLMs you can install in your hardware or in your laptop. So once you download the LLM, so it acts as it gives, there are two benefits. Benefit number one, you can use as a private chat. um, if you're a private chat, and also within your desktop, if you want to have some kind of search feature, that also you can do. You can provide all your files to it, and then you can search on that. So that is one. And then you can download the LLMs. So once you have downloaded the LLMs, you can create a separate, use that LLM. And how do you use that LLM? So we are working on a small project. It's a PDF chat application where we are using that LLM. And how to use that LLM? It's I provided the path, use the path, and then create an instance of that LLM, and that can be used later. So more about that code, we'll see tomorrow, how the working everything. And one more important thing is download Cursor. Cursor.ai is a it's an editor which understand NLP, natural language processing, and using NLP, you can develop the code. Even if you don't have much knowledge about a particular language, you can still build the application. Okay, yeah, that is to summarize. Any questions here? Yeah, and sorry the demo didn't go well, but yeah, tomorrow I can walk you through. I'll just make all these things work. It was working actually, but I'm getting few errors. So tomorrow I'll walk you through this app, show how it works, and then we can delve more into how the integration, LLM integration works, and what kind of code it is. If no questions, then thank you all. So let's catch up tomorrow.